That's not that bad. I like that. That I can interpret more. Like my ideas aren't as literal as they were last week, but they could be.
I feel like that's an easier prompt to work with than the last one, but yeah, I'm excited.
That's actually my preferred medium. Sometimes I also change the medium a little bit and use watercolor brushes instead of watercolor paints. I think if you understand value, then you'll be able to do stuff in black and white.
I guess it can work same as ink wash. So ink wash is basically using ink and water to work with different shadings and scales of gray. I think that this is kind of a surreal expression.
You know, shadow can be represented in different types of ways, and I think that, you know, spooky forest is like a good place to find a shadow.
When I originally thought of my drawing, I thought of it in color, and going from color to black and white isn't super simple, and having to think about what all the tones and values would be from color to black and white was a little challenging.
Ooh, spooky.
Darkness hides in a lot of places. I actually do really like the way that they did this piece.
Like I know that the person is inside of what I believe is a bat's mouth, but for me it's sort of backwards, like the bat is like inside of the person.
I think that my previous experience working with ink wash helped a little bit with watercolor, but it was like working with paint.
Literally, it's like somebody's right behind you.
It's fragile and it doesn't last forever.
I took the prompt pretty literally just because I was super nervous about the medium that I was using.
It's almost like the day is ending, like you're seeing like a freeze frame of the day ending and the sun sort of going down.
Really simple but highly effective, especially using the negative space of the paper.
I like to use large buildings as a scale for shadows, and so I wanted to do an abstract line through the middle of it. It was a good practice to see how many shades of black I could get into one painting. Now it's your turn. Show us your interpretation of this week's prompt.